Ad Astra...
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly! None of them believe me!
Go as planned!
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too!
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snezhevich. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks!
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clarence?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina, so she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision-makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor, for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
How did it go? Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Clarand.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Maripede.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information chain.
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, when did the Fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridsley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Have you all yet?
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall our agreement?
Of course, of
You're
course.
100% not muted.
All right then. This way.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need.
Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steambird?
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier,
Sir, please don't say things like that.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you, then?
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed chatting with you more. You've definitely got more of that genius vibe going on. The boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like an emissary of legend. Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
Huh! Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another exclusive scoop.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory. I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to get a shot of it.
Really? Well, then in that case...
Can you hear me now?
Oh, sounds like everyone's here. Would you like to try this new drink I came up with?
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you,
Yes.
take some pretty photos of our head nurse?
Very good.
Sure. Come on, Miss Siegeween. Over this way. Let's find a brighter spot.
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been?
I had the thing muted to where my microphone in stream is muted.
Same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes, but this place is still more or less the same.
Courtney. Was I
Other than
muted
that
the
flying
entire, all of
got
last
too
stream?
much
Oh my
attention,
god!
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurrier?
Okay,
Miss Lurvine?
so what I was saying
Kind
last
sir.
stream
I believe
is
that you
that,
two should have your day in the sun.
I was saying when
you
Risley
would
showed
want
up on
that.
like the
Just
ship
pity
and
you.
started fishing people out of the sea,
I'll
it
just
reminded
leave the
me of
spotlight to
Armored
you two.
Core when they turned an entire city into a spaceship.
I see. Lots of things happened that day, huh?
And then as
Anyway,
for if I
regarding
was
that
crying or
harbinger,
not,
I'm not sure you remember, but his 3
maybe
young
a little
followers are still
bit
waiting for
for
his
the
return.
cutscene right before the whale fight.
Them over, huh?
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must face extended sentences for abetting his escape.
Oh, actually, what about you? Are things gonna change for you too?
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will my duties. As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Hey, everyone. The photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day here.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory next time. Until then. All right. Last stop, the docks.
Yeah, I know about that. I did see that. It was just I had my mic muted throughout like half of that, or like the entirety of that Farina quest. Well, no, I unmuted my mic when you said that, and I thought that I thought you could hear me. It was I had stream mic muted, which means stream was not picking up my mic whether I was muted or not.
I didn't see them! They really are here! How did you know?
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together. Apparently, they've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole time since.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them. Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by, I'll help you make some more friends?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Sure. Please, write down my address.
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say.
I refuse, Courtney.
So, how have things been, Traveler?
I refuse. I'm not doing it.
Father says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
That's alright. We were more than happy to help. So, what's she doing now?
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at
Maybe
first myself.
a little bit of an
But when I
apology.
thought it over,
Maybe.
there were actually a number of things going for it. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and Poisson.
Well, that's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Neuvillette has had a
annoying.
significant change of heart regarding the matter.
So there's some reason for this that only Neuvillette knows about?
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself. Ah, yes, speaking of which, I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede a while back.
Isn't he real busy and stuff? Paimon didn't think he'd have the time for that. But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
So shocked by such a simple
What
switching
are
of
you
sides?
yapping about, Courtney?
Father!
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet the Traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
Are you going to take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching my masks is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds.
What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a
When
subject
do I get a
in
fighter?
your article. However,
'Cause
feel
Tiff
free
said
to write
that
as much as you'd like
her
about our
drops
dear
are what I
magicians
need for
and our
kimchi.
upcoming rookie talent.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I
Bruh.
didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This'll be more than enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon,
Oh
you
yeah,
take
also,
one too.
I figured out why my PlayStation was being so dumb and
That's
not
right.
letting me stream a bunch.
Funny. I was giving out magic
It was
pockets
because
when we first met,
PlayStation
too.
servers were down.
What do you know?
It was not my
I'm doing
Wi-Fi
the
or
exact
anything.
same
It
thing
was
right now.
PlayStation.
So many things have happened, but the pockets are still the pockets. I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends. All right then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see what Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
Alright. I forgot we had a wave rider all the way over here.
10 points for agility.
I abandon boats everywhere.
You really are a one-trick pony.
Shut up. Screw you, Adrow. Bruh. Ooh. What is this? Yoink. Ooh. I have no idea what that did. I did see the seals already. and I killed him. There's a pet. Oh. W. What does that do for me? Where's the thing that I have to hit? Ah, thank you. Open your door. What the hell?
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave it.
Yeah, stop yapping. Is that all? Yoink. What do you mean leaf can eat you in a ditch, bro? I have no idea what you are, but you're all dying. Oh, they're seahorses. Get the hell away from me. Fucking pea shooter ass seahorses, bro. Challenge failed. What? Give me you. I almost did it with the seal. If I had aimed it, it would have definitely been able to do it. Where's this seahorse boss? And I'm pretty sure I need one of their drops, don't I? Yeah, you. Which do I need one of your drops? Who uses those? Oh no, I don't think I need the drops. Just yeah. Yeah, I don't need that. I need to fight giant rabbit. I need to collect those. I need to collect those. She's good for Kaniche.
Into the wind. One with nature.
Go as one.
I got him cornered. Locked on.
Go as one. Go as one.
W. No! Does weapon banner, is the history for the weapon banner also count? No, it doesn't. Oh, so I'm not increasing my pity. I do want that weapon, though. I'm not getting that weapon, though. What is that? Okay, let's go exploring. What is that? What is that thing? Oh. I took it up over. Oh. He's so adorable. Not as cute as Phil, though. You're so precious. Chat, how do I get a pet? Or wait, if I get a pet seal, does it replace pet dragon? Because if it replaces pet dragon, then no. No one can replace baby dragon. There's the pet you feed and stuff. He also gives you primos. Chat.
Is this really necessary?
Let's go!
Time to go. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Finally. Alright, so what do I do here? What is this place? Where am I?
Into the wind. Yeah.
Are you running away?
I'm glad I can't drown in fontaine water.
Points for agility.
What about that paper? Okay. No, thank you. What? No. No, we're not. Oh, what did I walk into? Alright, we're not doing that. We're talking to Sukuna. But yeah, I refuse to believe that we're in a samsara. Not doing that again. Wait, actually, how many sigils do I have real quick? There, oh. W. And, okay. Wait, we gotta play the song. We gotta play the song. One sec. Okay, didn't work. It's what got me kimchi, so... Just not Chi-Chi. Or a blue. It didn't work, chat. We're not getting anything from the basic. We're not getting any standard 5 stars unless it's failing a 50-50 to Chi-Chi.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
Whoa. So that's what happened? destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign. But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontanians from dissolving.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element. Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood, after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontanians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
Fossilor must have counted on you to make that decision as
W.
well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Fossilor finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis. When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
What is it?
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, Nervalet? Whoa!
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here,
Mommy,
so I'm no
Mommy,
longer
sorry.
getting any
Mom,
interference. I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Well, that much is true. After Fossilor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Fowl, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him. It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense, which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you. To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
What's her story?
No need to fret.
If she has one.
These are just my personal thoughts, and my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to.
Wait,
who
let
are
me
they?
guess.
And when
Child
did they die?
story quest will tell me.
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
The remains of the third descender? So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play, that is what she meant to say.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here.
Is that like her actual name?
I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element-compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third descender. I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
Like being able to use elemental powers without a vision. That does sort of count as special compatibility, right? No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels creepy. Comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender and all.
Not I to win, Paimon.
That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck. Once child recovers,
I'm
let's
gonna
get some
kill
more
the
answers
first
out of him.
descender, bro.
Or go look for his master and
No
get the
death.
answers that way.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
Alright. Whatever the case, it seems like
Oh yeah, by the way, Bowden is playing Genshin again
All of
on
Focalor's efforts
computer.
were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a human. Was that really what she wanted?
Also, I have a question about Verena.
I suppose that would
Is
be the
she
mystery
now
of a god's will.
Is she now like an actual human? Since Focalor was the divinity, and now Focalor is dead.
I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all. And what, ultimately, is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us?
Wishing. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Yep. So I'm guessing with like the fate something or other, it's if you fail and get the other limited, you can use it to make the next one a guaranteed for the one that you want. Or they're 5-star weapons, they're kind of like standard 5 stars, like characters. Courtney, it's kind of impossible to, like, only have, a Jowl. Also, I can't, like, stockpile fate points. No. No. Flowers. What about flowers?
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say
Well,
you're
of
the
course
only
it's a
ones for the
Dane
job.
quest, because we need to do Dane quests every time we finish a
If our help is
stupid
really that
nation.
important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
I know!
Then why did you say we
But
were the only ones
still.
for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple. With the reputation of the
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your
Okay, so
this commission was jointly issued, but the problem is...
they're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name.
Unlikely. Besides, putting up a commission in any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The adventure...
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination, awaken my imagination. Here. Stop. Wait. So.
10 points for agility.
Time to go. Okay.
Woohoo! Bonk! Yo, this place actually looks cool. Ooh, there's gotta be something up there. 100%. Those are not solid, alright. Aww. Why didn't he grab onto a Drow? Welcome back. Sheesh.
Are you running away?
Oh, there's nothing up here?
Is this really necessary?
Alright. Where's Milani? Ooh, what about up there?
Okay.
Oh, another Oculi. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I saw that spire and was instantly like, oh, there's definitely something there.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Oh, I'm out of the that one energy. Stop.
One with nature.
Why does it look like this rock is melting?
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Okay.
Just that guy. Well, that one's not even finished yet, isn't it? I just realized I don't even need this stupid dinosaur. I don't need you. Jab. Let me cook. I can make it. I can't make it, chat. I'm not gonna make it. I failed. Yo, could you imagine if there was like, I don't know, maybe an NPC somewhere around here for me to talk to as, like, the water boys. And then float all the way up here with that one glitch that we had. Oh, I should have done that. Ah! Don't kill Cappuccino. We can make it, chat. Yes, cheating. I can make it. I can make it. I'm not doing a long world quest. I'm here. I can do it. I should have done that. Whatever. Ah, I did it. Yoink. Oh, where's the little dude at? Where's the little dude? Where's the goofy little goober? Where's he hiding? It's on one of these other things. Ooh. Okay, wait. Oh! There's no chests. Bro, is there not even a fast travel up here? Bruh! Unplayable game, bro. I'm not doing a Mulan story quest. What is that? Okay, now I'm interested. What is that? Oh. Alright. Alright.
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
Who is riding those surfboards?
See? What did I tell you?
Capybara.
Dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation.
Damn, bro didn't get a response at all.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
That silence spoke volumes. Oh my god.
Every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalamchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Chat, this is just a Genshin Beach episode.
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you? Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot springs. Talk to you later. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop. I'll go look.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
She forgot, chat.
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
Bro, what?
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can handle it.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the Abyss is about to attack.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so careful is good.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my
What happened to the
watch.
Paimonial Wrath,
Mualani,
bro?
take them to the artificial spring first.
Okay.
That's more like
Bruh,
it. And don't
Paimon
try
is
anything
such a
funny.
coward.
I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are done.
Relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey, you over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot!
Run!
That weird lady's back again!
Run!
That kid's going places.
Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
Bro, she literally is an
She sure
auntie,
has a
and
lot
she
of
tells
energy.
them not to call us, or not to call her an auntie.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kaiulani, Vichama, oh, and the Archon.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously injured.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. I really respect her for that. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
It's not juvenile at all.
Well, let's hear some music, bro. It's not juvenile. Come on. Oh, you coward, bro.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Okay, so this little kid is gonna be a playable character later.
You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mulani, you're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Yeah. The little girl looks too unique to
so
not be
while
a
you've been
playable
busy with the
character later.
pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Yeah, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course! How could you even think of pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment, so we need to stay vigilant.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the changing room.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
I wonder whose place this is. Chat. Yeah, I wonder. Why does she need dragon fins?
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank you! These are great!
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water. To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work. Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys alright?
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help the others fix up that abandoned spring. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. We want to do our part too. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natland's ever seen.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Mulani! Wait, you brought our guests too?
We're here to help!
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the real party. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig under it. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh! They're moldy as all get out! Ugh. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give you.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things here while you three deal with the shopping?
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. All right, let's meet back here later.
Are you running away?
Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, Can we expect a discount?
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right, all right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I pack all this up for you.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani!
All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfath, are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you?
Welcome back, chat.
Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her. I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure she'll like it.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see. Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day. So, send her my regards, would you? And have fun!
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks a lot, Yellowfath. Well, that's our shopping done. Let's head back. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the cave entrance.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler, mind lending me a hand?
This is just a beach episode, bro.
So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here, and the snacks and drinks can go over there. So, what do you think? Not bad, right?
It looks amazing! I
had
no idea you were such a great designer!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amita set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow. This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all the exhaustion of keeping watch all night by soaking in the hot spring. Ha! She's gonna love it. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
I almost forgot that Kachina went off to war. Is that what is gonna happen to make it not a beach episode anymore? Is the wars gonna happen? Because the Atea lady did say that the waters were acting up or whatever, which could be a sign. She's soloing arrows? No, I call Cap. There would probably be like maybe one Abyss Herald there.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, good night! Paimon's exhausted. We really went all over the place today, didn't we? Anyway, we need to be well rested for the
The
party
Dane
tomorrow,
quest
so let's
for
head
this
inside.
nation is gonna be like another attack from the Abyss Order, and then Dane shows up and like solos.
To arms, everyone! To arms!
Why now?
War.
Huh?
War never
What's with all the
changes.
noise?
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani? What's going on? Where did all these monsters come from?
What the fuck?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying
Those
to
are
drive them
Abyss
back
monsters?
Come with me. I'll
I
take
didn't
you
know
somewhere
that those dudes were Abyss monsters.
A little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Oh, chat, we got Mualani and Kanish.
Carving waves! Have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
The glory to which none. Let's ride. Amazing.
Munch.
Measly insects. Now you must pay.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation.
That is a grass dude over there. That is 100% a grass person.
Off we go.
I almost died. Why is there a grass person here, though? And a rock person.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No casualties so far, though.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough manpower to take it down. An abyssal pylon? What's that?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter the physical world. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for them as we speak.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing! On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks. We're counting on you.
Let's go. There's no time to lose. Take care, Amina.
Let me guess. I would have learned about it in the Dane quest. The one that I skipped because fuck Dane.
Carving waves!
No, when do I learn about it then?
Need a surfboard?
Now I'm confused.
Okay.
Are you running away?
Hey, I found it. Oh god.
Off we go.
I'm talking about the Night Kingdom though. Or is that just... Is that an Allen thing?
I got him cornered.
I thought it was gonna be an Abyss thing.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Need a surf? Ha! Everybody stand back!
Target acquired.
Out of the way, you're getting blown away!
Thank you so much.
Need a surfboard? Ha! Cha! Fast! Rain of bullets! Catch an epic wave! Slip, slide, sprint! Ho!
Mualani, is
Bro,
that the
more
pilot?
spiked to that
That's
little
it, all
pufferfish.
right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
It was having no, like, drop rate at all.
Locked on.
Oh god, where'd it go? There it is.
Let's ride! Amazing!
The pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Oh, come on.
Carving waves! Surf's up!
Dead. Yoink. Yoink.
Amazing! Go as one!
The wind knows me. Come.
Check this out! Best of luck!
Goodbye.
Need a surfboard?
Target acquired.
Claim these souls!
Submit your soul! Sacrifice! Scared, speechless.
Got it.
Forever hold your peace. Whew! That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so looks like we're in the clear.
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be hard on your tribe.
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
Target acquired.
You're right. Mualani, look! They're coming from that direction! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We just finished the renovation. We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Off we go. Surf's up.
Bam. Up, up. Bam.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Falling leaves, adorn my...
Wind, hear me.
I got him cornered.
Is this really...
Damn, she's dying.
Ateya, what are you doing here? Where's the pylon?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if all the important stuff is still here.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power is corroding your body.
Is this the right area?
Uh.
Hello? Anyone there?
Okay.
Mulani and Atea.
I don't know how I do that.
What's going on? We were told the second pylon was over here.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor!
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way. I can tell how much work you put into it.
Wait, no. This was meant to be a surprise.
For me, right? I know.
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding something. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them based on the temperature of the water?
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay? You just have to hold
Chat,
on.
she's dying. She is not making it.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
Why are we back at the prologue?
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Hold up, chat. We're the guy from TikTok. I absolve you of your sins.
Wait, what do you mean? What is this?
Let me just yoink that curse from you real quick.
The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify
I just realized she has a
from Atea's
pyro
body.
vision.
That didn't injure you in any way, did it? You're sure? Good.
I'm completely unaffected.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to death just now.
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the abyss. And most
The doctor's like, Atea's not gonna make it, bro. And then I showed up
how
and
grateful
just
we are for their aid. Let's
bam.
make it an occasion to remember.
Healed.
Dismissed.
Got it.
I'm
Got
getting
any other
Jesus,
secret
bro.
powers I should know about? Oh, but seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you? That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Wait, what?
Hello? Traveler! Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open. Let's head back for now.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Are you running away?
What would I be running away from? You idiot.
Are you running away?
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you?
I didn't just sense it. It was also very visible, and also Mualani told me.
I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use.
Hey, kid! Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler,
She's
did
dying.
something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because...
Is she the pylon?
My body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Chat, she's cooked.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret
If she's
that my
been
illness
revived
meant I could no longer
multiple
take to the front
times,
lines, especially as
why
our
didn't they
nation
just
slid deeper into crisis. But
revive
yesterday,
her again?
I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Shut up, Paimon.
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
Alright.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
We're gonna catch some
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh. Kachina died.
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
It was the hot lady. She carried. And
That's a
Cubone.
relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Wasn't it? It was like
bad news for a moment.
hot lady.
Honey, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the
small
Abyss just wants
child.
to destroy everything. Like, think
Like
about all
small
those
little
monsters
bone
that attacked your
child.
tribe. If there really was some
and
sort of
then
cunning
one
plan,
random
wouldn't it make
dude.
more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger. It's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
If
But through our long
they were
history
to find
of fighting
out
the
that my
Abyss,
sister is the
we
leader of
realized
the
things aren't
Abyss,
quite
they would
so
try
simple.
killing me.
500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
And your parents
Unrelenting
died.
black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Kimchi was actually straight up killed by the Abyss. And a Zhao almost possessed his body until a Dendrovision
Exactly.
cooked a Zhao.
We once thought that the Abyss's
possessed
desire for destruction
Kimchi
was a sort of
first.
primal instinct.
And then Kimchi
But its
got
methods are,
revived.
in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Oh, wait, this is... Chat, hold up, how do I pause?
Whoa, this place is packed already!
This is gonna be Pyro, Mommy, and...
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kinich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way. He's just as strong as Kachina made him out to be.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
Bomb.
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Of course, the only person that is in the shadowed area is Kimchi, bro.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the
Chat,
ode
that
is
ain't good.
complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The ode
What?
rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't
Why
gotten over
did
the
bro
fact that
do like
Kachina
that
beat
little
you at the
hand thing? Bro thinks he's a gangster or
Both of you.
something. What the
Your
hell?
wild guesses are misplaced. We
Time to
completed
go
our
home
mission.
back? Literally,
Maybe you
probably.
did. But who's to say whether
Yeah.
that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
I will punch you in the
Why
face.
would the YUB recognize someone like her? Even if she was
Mualani
on
will
the
punch
winning
you in the
team?
face. I don't even have to
How
do
dare
anything.
you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her
No,
like that.
you should let her cook.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
Shut up.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
What? Bro, she like tanked a nuke to the face and then threw an actual meteor
waiting for this
drill
moment for
at
too long.
Mualani.
No matter how daunting the situation,
She's
no
actively
matter how
still
scared she
fighting,
might
bro.
feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Not you.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of
Kachina
our
versus
admiration
Child.
and celebration.
Alright.
However,
Who would win?
the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself.
Again,
But doubt
not
is a
even the
means
God
by
of
which
Wisdom
we
is
seek
all
the
knowing.
truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely
always Child,
important
bro.
to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If
Mr.
you want to learn the truth and
Big
rescue
Bones,
your friends
what?
sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and
If it's not too much trouble,
W.
could you drop by as well, Traveler?
There's gonna be two
I'd like to have a
mommies in
chat.
there. Oh my god.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Kachina is actually the strongest. She's Gojo. She's the strongest, bro. Let her cook.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan.
Oh yeah, we gotta give.
She wasn't afraid of death because she knew.
We gotta give
the
Malika
Pyro
little
Archon would be
trinket.
there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's
Double
not
hard
fair,
mode of
Mulan.
the theater.
It's all right.
Oh, the Imaginary.
I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
Bro, was this not Paramami
But
versus
please, hear what I have to
Cappuccino?
say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means
No?
of
Oh, I thought this
undermining the
was.
rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss,
I'm
there
guessing
will
by
likely be more
soon you mean
casualties.
like
But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy
next
we
time
saw
we go
with
to
the
the
people
arena.
of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Hear me out.
But I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
I got kimchi.
Paimon thought things were gonna
What
get
if I
heated
just
for a
saved
second,
up form of
but the
Wika
Pyro
from now
Archon
on?
took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
What if it, like, at the end of Natlin, like, hear me out, at the end of Natlin, we get a pilgrimage game mode, and it's a full-on roguelike. And at the very end, you get to fight an Abyss Herald as, like, the final boss of the roguelike.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss
What version
certainly
is
won't
Honkai
leave you
on?
be.
Isn't it like 2.5 or something?
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well,
Paimon, you're
going,
always the
Traveler.
only one that's scared.
too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs, but that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that
It's
not
obvious,
what happened
bro.
in the other nations you visited?
Well, no. Definitely not in Inazuma.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
I think the closest to
That's
having
more like
a
it.
hospitable
After all, I've heard
Archon
you're
so
someone
far
who transcends fate.
was, I think, Zhongli. Straight up tried killing us like 3 times.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss.
Yeah, Zhongli just chill like that, bro.
To you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
So far, I
That's
think
what
the
she asked
only
us to
2
tell you.
Archons that have actually done
She said
anything,
you'd know what that means.
like, or that actively do things.
I didn't think this day would come so
Sorry.
soon.
That helped their
Flames
people
of her life force
have been
I can
Nikita
feel them
and
flowing within
Mahuika.
the talisman.
I was gonna say that have ever done
If things were
anything
different,
helpful,
the two
but
of us
then
could have enjoyed the hot
Venti
springs together while she gave this to me in person.
kinda.
We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the
She's not
pilgrimage,
actively
is it?
doing anything to help
Right.
people right now.
Even now, the production of contending fire is far from
Kinda just
sufficient.
got sad.
The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic.
No.
But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
I know, there's gotta be the cutscene soon. Because I remember, like, it was, little Bone Child
The
and...
sacred
Yeah, no, it
flame
is.
must never go out. Not only does
It
it
is.
strike
It's right
fear
here
in the
now.
abyss,
Right now
it's
is
also
the
pillar of Natlan's stability. So
cappuccino.
until our heroes are ready,
Because I remember like
sacrifice
seeing it.
my
It was
power
Bone
to keep it
Child
burning.
and Kimchi.
But that
And
can
then
only last
Kimchi
so
gives
long. I think we should
Mabuika
focus
his
on the
sword.
remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame.
No,
I
I'd
possess
win.
great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan.
Damn.
A force to be reckoned with.
Bro pulled up like a Muzan from
The
Demon
secret
Slayer
of the ley
season
lines is no
4.
secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Going on, but it's cool. How are they able to just straight up fly? Damn it, you ran away before I could fight him.
Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I
I
would
want
expect
his
from
sword.
the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers
he's
are all
from
driven by their own
Natlan, I
personal
guarantee
goals.
it.
The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him.
What? Who said that?
I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Okay, well then I get Mavuika.
Natlan's
I call
strength
dibs on
has
Mavuika.
never rested
Did she like
solely in its
teleport? What the?
Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
I'm gonna look up.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Cappuccino's voice actor.
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Oh, chat, I'm gonna go now. 5 hours left to sleep a week, bro. Alright. Have a good night, Courtney. And to anybody else who's watching the stream, have a good night or day, depending on where you are. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job.